I know, Rory, I know.
Well, what took you so long to come back, Mr. Z?
Well, I've been busy. It's been kind of a crazy go of things lately.
Yeah, I know that. You've been home all day long. But I know these boys and girls are missing you, so you need to make sure you're doing videos and stuff like that.
Well, I'm trying to do all these different videos, but the problem is, Rory, is that Mr. Z's priorities needed to be reworked.
Oh, what does that mean, Mr. Z?
Well, when you have priorities, it's the most important things in your life that you want to make sure you get done in a certain order.
So am I a priority, Mr. Z?
Yes, Rory, you are a priority. But right now I'm at home with my family and I got two little boys that need my attention too. So I'm working with them and playing with them. Now they're not learning like you guys are, but still they're doing all these different things that take me away from making videos and making sure I'm reaching out to you boys and girls.
Oh. So why don't you play with me, Mr. Z?
Well, right now I got you out because I want to help these boys and girls understand about how to set priorities. And I really want to focus on putting first things first.
Putting first things first, what does that mean?
Well, putting first things first is one of the 7 habits that I know some of our other schools use, and we've talked about a couple times too. But putting first things first, meaning that you're getting the things done you need to do before you get to do the things you want to do.
Oh, so you're talking about like getting all the homework done and then reading before you get to, play video games and stuff like that?
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Now, there's times where I want to sit down and I want to play a game or maybe I want to go out for a walk, but I can't do that because I got to get some things done around the house before I can go out and do that.
Oh, so what are some ideas you can do to help the boys and girls out there to help them, put first things first?
Well, one of the things that I recommend is we talked about setting a schedule. Make sure you got a time schedule on what time you're getting up, maybe when you eat breakfast, if you've got a favorite TV show you like to watch in the morning. I know Mickey and the Roadster Racers is always on at my house in the morning. But then we set the TV aside. Well, not actually pick it up, but turn it off and start doing something else.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Then what you do?
Well, for the boys and girls, then they might need to focus on their schoolwork because this is all looking a little bit different, but we need to make sure that we're getting our schoolwork done and completed. I know most of you are still being able to get on Google Classroom or Seesaw or whatever that may be to reach out to your teachers and get the help that you need with this work.
Oh, okay.
The weather is getting nicer outside.
Oh, yeah, I know. I see we're on this gorgeous springtime flower stuff.
Yes, we are. I thought it'd be fun to go on a springtime adventure right now, especially because the weather is getting warmer out there. But boys and girls, with putting first things first, you need to set your priorities, okay? What's most important to you? Spending time with your family? Getting work done? All right? I know 3rd grade, we talked about our priorities a little bit with the jar of life. We need to put the big things in first before we can put in all the little things. Now, also comes along with that is time management. Now, some of you might get lost in a video game for hours on end.
Oh, yeah, I know that some of you guys do that.
But you need to make sure that you're maybe setting timers for yourself. Say, okay, I'm going to work on this homework for an hour. Most of you have devices, and if not, get out a little clock and look at the clock and say, I'm going to work on this for 10 minutes. Whoop, 10 minutes, and then you move on to the next activity, or 30 minutes, or whatever it may be. Another important part of putting first things first is putting yourself some time to just relax. Sometimes we're on the go all the time. I know Mr. Z has had major problems with that over the past few weeks because I feel like I need to be busy all the time with projects and everything.
Oh, yeah, you're doing projects outside and things like that.
Yeah, I want to make sure the house is cleaned, but I need to also have some downtime too, especially with the 2 kids running around. We need to make sure that we're having enough downtime for each other as well. Because if you're not doing that downtime, you're not able to refresh your body and refresh your mind. One of the most important things, and I don't know who told me this one time, but I really, really liked it. A lot of times we're giving and putting so much stuff out there that we're kind of like a bank. Okay, so you put money in, you deposit money into the bank, and when you take money out, you withdraw money. If you're withdrawing too much money out of your own mind and heart account, you're going to go into the negative, and it's going to be really exhausting. You're going to be really tired and frustrated and angry, and all these different feelings and emotions might come up. But if you're putting enough deposits in there, you're going to feel really good, and it's almost going to be like your bucket is full.
Oh, Mr. Z, I remember the bucket stuff.
Well, what is filling your bucket? Do you remember that?
Yeah, so you want to make sure that you're filled with all these good feelings, because when you're treating others really good, then your bucket gets really full, and then their bucket gets really full, and then everyone's bucket gets really full.
That's basically it. When we're filling each other's buckets, we're making sure that we are feeling good, and that keeps us motivated to get our work done, keeps us motivated to be around family and have fun and play games. So boys and girls, as we make it to the last couple weeks of this, continue to find time for yourself. Put first things first. Get on a schedule. I know Mr. Z needs to work on that.
Yeah, you do, Mr. Z.
Now hold on, Rory, okay? And fill up your family's bucket. And that's easy. Help your mom clean your room. Or you should clean your room by yourself. Help clean up the dishes. Help...
do yard work.
Well, maybe. Okay? There's a lot of things that you can do to fill each other's buckets up. And I think that's really important to do. So boys and girls, have a wonderful and fantastic day. Mr. Z will try to get on here a little bit more often and do some different videos. If you have a good idea for a video you'd like Mr. Z to do, please let me know. And I will see you all very, very soon. See you later, boys and girls.
Bye, boys and girls. See you later.
See you guys.